Hello, Shannon. This is John. So, to look at options of what students can see being logged in, we'll start with Admin, Preferences. We'll go to User Types, far left, User Types. And I'll make this a bit bigger for us. Okay, Work Students. Let's have a look at those first. I'm going to click the pad, and right now you're allowing students, your work students, to add a user and edit a user. In other words, new faculty, students, etc., they're able to do. Let's just look at it like this. Now, let's see what allowed types you have. You don't have any allowed types. So if you wanted the students to add and or edit, like you have, you'd have to tell what types, either all or certain ones. Okay, I won't do it, but you'll need to do that. All right, let's just cancel that. Okay. Currently, you do not have user delete, user permission change, which I probably would never put, or delete. Ebook management, that would be allowing a user to catalog ebooks from. Do you have an ebook tab? Yes, you do. I don't think you'd want students doing that either. Okay, let's look at library now. Circ returns, circ loans. That's typically what I see. You could add more if somebody wanted to reserve books, or if you charge fines or lost or damaged books. Emailing a bibliography to someone. Self-reserving, that would be more for a student that I wouldn't see on a student work. I'd never see that on a student worker's permissions. I would see circ reserve, but not self-reserve. That would be for the student, his or herself. Notices would be if you wanted students to run the overdue notices, and booking reserve is something I don't think you have set up. That would be something where a professor wants to book some items 2 months from now for a couple of weeks in advance. I'm not sure you'd want the students doing that. Here's the reports. Nothing is here, but that would be catalog records, notices for overdues, circ stat reports, user reports, fines. Miscellaneous would be the ebook management, ratings. Our students, or could students do reader ratings and allow them in, etc. Set up genres, set up a reserve shelf. A reserve shelf is something that oftentimes colleges and universities use, where a professor has some books on reserve only for his or her class. I don't see it very often in schools, but now and then in colleges and the like. And a Pathfinder is where you would allow students to set up Pathfinders, Pathfinders being a way of setting up aggregated resources, books on energy or solar power, the solar system, whatever, books on that, websites on that topic, notes from a teacher on that, etc., etc. So a Pathfinder, typically I wouldn't see a student doing that either. You do have students, you're allowing them to add new records, edit records, and do a quick item entry. ILL is for interlibrary loan. Doubt you'd be doing that. Mark edit, editing the holding portion of the record. I don't know about that one. Temporary resource item, that's where you don't own a book, but you want to add it to the collection to loan it to someone. Maybe you have a copy at home, you bring it in, you put it in as a temporary resource, loan it to a student or teacher. When it comes back, it's wiped out of your system. I don't know about that. Deleting records, be careful on that one. Mark edit the bib record. Well, you do allow full, so that would be covering the bib and the holding. Okay. Merging records is where you've got two of the exact same books on two different records and you'd like to merge it into one record with multiple holdings. That would be done in Global Edit. I don't know if you'd want them doing that. Okay, you don't have textbooks. So that's running through what you have so far. Just remember about the allowed types. Okay, I'm just going to cancel that. Let's see what you have for the Academy students. Okay. I don't know if you're going to allow students to log in and do self-reserves, but that would be this. I don't see anything else here that they would be allowed to do. If a student is logged in or not logged in, anybody can email a bib, so you don't need that. I'm thinking just self-reserve and really nothing else here for just a regular student. Okay? All right. Okay, Academy. College student. You do have self-reserve, okay. I can't think of anything else in there, just the self-reserve for the college students. All right. Faculty, what do we have here? Well, you don't have any users in faculty yet, but what do you have here? Self-reserve. That'd be about it. That's usually what I would see for faculty as well. Nothing else. Library staff, forget it. Staff. Let's look at staff. Now, I don't know, is this maybe your institution staff, the people that work at your Bible college? And you might want to have staff be able to do a self-reserve. Again, I'm looking at staff. Maybe self-reserve, that'd be about it. All right. I think I've covered everything from work students to... Yep, I think that'll do it. Let me know.